I like this. Go. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I said, oh well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. But my girl could forgive me living life like a star. All red bottoms looking like I walked on the scene. Homicide damage with the pills. Young nigga came up still running from the system. Caught his homeboy stealing out the pack, so he clipped him. Been feeling down, need somebody for the lift. He been fighting with his girl cause he said it don't feel him. Mama say that he got drugs in his system. New image old me, so they miss him. How the fuck I supposed to act with my father in the prison? Tell another nigga listen, back then I ain't listen. Real player with some young niggas round me, crib. With some old heads out of jail, leave a nigga miss. Lot of money, but they still don't understand how I'm living. From the streets to the can, either way I'm living. I'ma rip a nigga up 1 second in a minute. Tell a nigga hit me up if he really got 10. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I said, oh well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. But my girl could forgive me living life like a star. What I say? Press the button in the door, open up. Let my nigga out the whip, ain't no shooting out the rave. Got the back in the front sold up. Tell him spin around the block right before you catch a play. Came home, started selling AA. Got some dog food on me with some act in the case. Got a K right in my home if you ran in my place. Put a bullet in his dome once it exit his face. On my knees, praying to God, telling him I'm going home if I don't live up to going hard. One night I ain't go home, girl, acting crazy cause she mad that I'm living like a star. Bitch, I'm straight up out them trenches, I ain't never had a heart. And I'm plugged in the socket, I ain't never had a car. And you want the fancy thing, so you better play your part. Told that bitch you don't work, then I swear you gon' starve. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I said, oh well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. But my girl could forgive me living life like a star. Like a star, yeah.
Boy, everybody, I want you to say hello to Mr. Manny. Look how cute he is. We got a great show. We're going to talk Angel Reese, Stat Pat, and Caitlin Clark. Also, Manny said, what's up to everybody in chat, but I'm going to give him to Goots, and then we're going to have a great show. Say hello, Manny. Say hello, everybody. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community and around the world. We got another episode of The Morning After. Josh is golfing, so we got Nick commanding ship in the producer chair. We got a great show for you guys today. Dude, I'm obsessed with that dog.
So cute.
Like, I'm actually obsessed with that dog. I don't see myself not holding that dog while I'm at the house every day. Like, that dog is all-time cute. Like, Trent made a great decision. Cutest dog I've ever seen.
So small.
Literally the cutest dog I've ever seen in my entire life. In case anyone was wondering, did I change up my hair? I did. There was a couple photos at the PLL where I'm balding. So we got to be proactive, not reactive. All right. Proactive. Gonna just introduce the bangs because the photo was a violation. The photo should have never happened. And it also made me realize how far back my hairline is going. So we got to just be proactive. Proactive.
Same here. I got it. That's why we're ahead all the time.
We got to be proactive. And I wasn't proactive in the beginning. I will be proactive now. The Bookit universe, what happened while we were gone? A lot happened. Trent bought a dog. Krabs, I went to the PLL All-Star game. It was fucking sick. It was always the East, but it was never the over. It was 95 degrees. We should have never taken the over. Those guys were sweating beer out. But it was a great time. Great weekend. The PLL is amazing. Lauren's probably busting because College Football 25 comes out today, so she can actually have Texas win a championship, even though it'll still be fake. But maybe she can do it for them in the video game realm.
We'll see. And it's, I mean,
not confident in that.
No, she'll do it. She'll do it with any team out there. I think it's fun seeing everyone's teams that have committed so far. Her commitment's coming here later this morning, so look out for that. If you haven't yet, over on her TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, I think we kind of probably know where she's going, but we'll let the commitment speak for itself. let the commitment speak for itself. But yeah, college football 25 is going to be super fun. I mean, the Tigers in the game just getting absolutely disrespected is
Why do you say that?
Unbelievable.
I thought Luther was the best wide receiver in the game. No,
I don't know if he's the best wide receiver in the game. There might be one above him, but overall, the Tigers were not highly ranked. I mean, probably more for the defense than the offense, but I will still be using the Tigers and taking them to their first ever NCAA championship, which is probably not an actual reality in real life.
I mean, I feel like you got it though.
Yeah.
I feel like if you didn't,
because like everyone wants to pick these like niche or like interesting teams to do like rebuilds around, which I totally understand, totally get that. You want to get all the cool transfers to the small schools and really test your prowess as a recruiter. Yeah. But
no, I agree.
I'm gonna take the Tigers to Natty for sure.
I agree. But yeah, I mean, other than that, Chelly's doing an IRL stream today for the home run derby with the Bookit guys that are all going.
That'll be fun.
I will not be going because I'm going to be playing college football 25, possibly with my bird out. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Might just play butt ass naked.
Pause.
But you know, I haven't decided on that yet, but we'll see. All right, let's run the what in the world. Let's talk about it and let's start the show. Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment of the morning after, where we talk about what happened in the world this week and last night with Nick and myself. I'm going to take a deep breath here for a second, Nick, because I'm about to go in. Okay? I want you to bear with me.
I think I know where this
the whole time, but I'm fitting to go in. The stat padding that Angel Reese is doing right now in the WNBA is one of the most shameless and selfish things I've ever seen done on a professional stage. I'm impressed by the double-double record. But when you start watching the games and you see with 15 seconds left, up 10, clapping for the ball, going for baskets, those are things in the NBA that guys get pushed and hit over. You think about Lance Stevenson, time expiring, dunking the ball, almost got murdered by the Houston Rockets. Then the New York Liberty finally did what they should have done, and they stopped it from happening because she's not getting actual double-doubles.
That was awesome.
Now they're just trying to feed her in garbage time to get her a double-double, which, by the way, Nick, she's getting 10 points on 5 of 13 shooting, and they're all layups. Do you know how atrocious that is?
It's not great.
On layups. And I'm not taking away from it because a double-double is still hard to do. She's working for those rebounds. But again, I think we can all agree if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. And I feel like that's okay. In the sports community, if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Don't force it. Don't force it. The shameless stat padding with 15 seconds left. Thank God the New York Liberty stopped it and triple teamed her, because you can tell even the league is like, dude, what is this? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was arguing this with Dave and with Josh the other day about the stat padding going on and just how like getting all her points off of layups, and she does miss a lot of layups. I get she's not rebounding all her own missed layups, and it is still hard to score points in the WNBA. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, the end of the game antics is where you're trying to get the ball down low. That's why I loved when they quadruple teamed her or whatever to shut it down. It's like if you're gonna get it, like get it for real. Like, get it for real.
That's what I'm saying, and I think it's okay to be like, if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Like I'm sure Angel Reese will have more than enough double-doubles this year to be able to be in the conversation of rookie of the year. But if you didn't get it, you didn't get it.
Right.
Like, it's just shameless. And also I saw a comment. She doesn't even care if they're winning or losing. It's only about my double-double. Like when you're down 15 to the New York Liberty and you're just trying to get your double-double, you could care less about the team and the result. That is like shameless, selfish stat padding is what it is. And I'll call a spade a spade. That's what it is.
Stat padding is insane. I'm going to read chat for it. Chat's being messed up over on the TV right now, but yeah, I mean, most people are agreeing. She shouldn't have got it the game before. They're down 15. She's stat padding. I'd want to off myself if that's my teammate.
And you know what? I'm going to squeak it in there, Nick, as well. The fact that she's now the number 1 rated overall rookie over Caitlin Clark is fucking absurd. Caitlin Clark is getting triple doubles as a point guard and has made a franchise that I think had 2 wins last year be in playoff contention.
Yeah.
By herself, she single-handedly made this franchise and turned this franchise around, and is getting triple doubles against the best teams in the WNBA. When she got a triple double, Nick, it was against New York Liberty, who are a top 3 team in the WNBA. She's not stat padding. She's impacting her team and creating wins that franchise has never even seen before. So how in the world is Angel Reese the number 1 overall rated rookie because she's getting double doubles? And I'm not saying that's not impressive, but when you watch the double doubles, they're unimpressive. When you watch what Caitlin Clark is doing on the other end, getting triple doubles, turning a franchise that literally I think had 2 wins last year in playoff contention. Like, why are we not valuing the impact she's having on the franchise and the stats as well?
Because it gets clicks. That's why people love to have an argument and are gonna go back and forth on it all day long, because it's the only thing there is to really talk about right now is the WNBA. There's not a whole lot else going on. So sports hot take commenters, analysts need something to talk about.
I'm here and you're in the wings waiting. But to me, it's a joke. Caitlin Clark is the number 1 rated overall rookie. The impact she's had on her team, which is way worse than the Chicago Sky, which has way less weapons than the Chicago Sky, has been way greater than Angel Reese. The stats she's putting up, way greater than Angel Reese. And not to mention the viewership and impact she's had on the growth of the league, way better than Angel Reese.
Yeah, for sure. No, there's no discounting the growth is all due to Caitlin Clark, but you do have to give Angel Reese her flowers where she gets them.
And I give him credit, like for getting double.
For getting double doubles. It should be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out and see who's going to be, there at the end. If Caitlin Clark's going to be the one, doesn't get a whole lot of help from her team on the assist front, but 2 very good players that are going to continue to battle it out for Rookie of the Year down the stretch. Because I know everyone has their opinion on the opposite sides of CC or Angel Reese, but it's definitely fun to watch them both play. It's just just do it the right way.
And listen, I'm not taking anything away from her because, by the way, I couldn't get a double. I might be able to get 1 double in the WNBA. I think I could get 1.
You think you could?
On an off night.
I doubt it.
On an off night, put me in garbage time, 4th quarter. My team's down 30. I think I could get close.
They're still way better than you are.
Way better than I am. But I feel like you give me
you scoring
a couple months.
Are you going to buy?
Because I'm going to drive to the lane and throw the head back and get fouled.
Sure. Okay. There
I'll make 1 or 2 free throws. Right. Maybe I'll get. Is there such a thing as a single? Like 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist? That's my wheelhouse.
Nice. A triple single?
Yeah, a triple single is my wheelhouse in the WNBA. But no, I'm not taking it away from her. It's just frustrating because the stat padding is so shameless. Like 14 seconds left, trying to get fouled.
Right.
13 seconds left against the New York Liberty, clapping for the ball, wanting the ball when you're down 15. Like that's where you lose.
That's ridiculous.
And by the way, I also saw she went on Instagram Live and was like, for all the people that are trying to get me to fly them out, I'm not flying you out. It's like, all right. Saw some of the comments. It's like, if you're broke, just say that.
Wow.
Which I think is funny because like I can't imagine the guys in her comments being like, yo, fly me out. Dude. There's just certain things you can't be asking for.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's
like
not
if
a
you're
great
a guy and let's say Angel Reese is interested in you and she was like, I'm not flying you out, but if you want to come to a game, you can come to a game and get 6 seats. Just fly yourself out.
Go there. The tickets aren't that expensive.
Like I get we're trying to like do this whole like double standard, reverse the narrative of like these WNBA players should fly us out. Like, dude, come on.
No, they're not making. They're not making enough. They're not making enough to fly us out.
Yeah, but okay. So here's what I'll say about my here's what I'll say about my stats in WNBA. If you put me against Diana, I'm giving her 15, 5, and 5. That old bitch, giving her 15.
You
5,
might
and
not
5.
score,
dude. I'm not even kidding. I would actually fry Diana. Like I would fry Diana. Fry.
You might not score.
I'd fry Diana. I'd literally fry. I also wanted to talk about, speaking of fry,
pitch cake.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was actually like upsetting. I was actually upset. I was born in England, so I have a little bit of pride for the English. I was upset, dude. Like really just took me out for the whole day. After the game, like wasn't on social media, hung out with my girlfriend, but definitely was not in a great mood. And it's just like so frustrating because like Southgate has to go. Like I feel like we're valuing him making 2 finals in a row in the Euros. It's a little like we're valuing it a little bit too much because he's never going to get you over that hump. And it's because he plays horrible footy. Like his mentality is horrible. There's a reason why when they finally tied Spain, that defense switched off in the last couple minutes. It's because he has baked into their brains that we play for draws. We don't play for wins. We play for draws. And once we got that 1-1, Spain's probably going to take the foot off the gas. We'll go in extra time and then we'll go into penalties. Like his mentality is a loser mentality. And he's got the quality that he can play a horrible tactic style of 11 guys behind the ball, soak up pressure, even though you have the most attacking-minded England team probably of all time. And they're going to squeak by with wins. Yeah. But they're not going to win the big ones when you play a team like Spain. And by the way, when England committed to attacking and pressing high up the field, immediately dangerous. Yeah. Bringing on the right guys. Cole Palmer scored after being in for 1 minute. 1 minute. Like the talent is carrying Southgate's horrible mentality and horrible tactics. Like I wasn't shocked that the defense switched off and Spain scored in the last couple minutes because they scored and it was like, oh, we got the draw. This is what we play for. Yeah. This is how we play. And it's like, that's why Spain didn't stop. Spain was like, well, we've been playing pressing and attacking the whole game. We're just going to keep going. And it's like, we don't have the players to sit back 11 behind the ball and soak up pressure. Like we just don't, you can't do that for 90 plus extra time. Like they don't have the energy. Like not only was the mentality there of once we got the draw, you switch off, but dude, they're exhausted. You're defending all game. Mm-hmm. That's more tiring than attacking and whipping the ball around and then crossing it in. It's more tiring. You got to be switched on mentally the whole game. 11 guys are behind the ball. Harry Kane's older, so he can't make runs on a counter-attacking style. So he gets the ball, holds it up, and then Spain gets to get behind the ball. Like, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. And he's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go.
You got to play to win. You can't play to not
Trent
lose.
Alexander-Arnold on the bench. Unbelievable. Yeah, and that's what he does. He plays to not lose. Trent Alexander on the bench. Cole Palmer coming in the 70th minute. Like, you're wasting talent. Yeah. While Kyle Walker is injured, Trippier is warming up instead of Trent. Trent plays right back. Like, I know you tried him at center mid. It might not have worked out. I think he's a better center mid than Declan Rice and fucking Kobe Mainoo. But he still plays right back for Liverpool and has won every trophy imaginable for his club. Why is he not the first sub off the bench when Kyle Walker's hurt?
Seemed like
Makes no sense.
Seemed like he'd making those decisions the entire tournament. They were skating by until it finally bit them in the ass when they play a team like Spain that's gonna not fuck up in the finals.
No,
but it's the same thing the entire tournament. And
Spain plays to win, so they're like, oh, we got 6 more minutes left. Let's keep pressing. And England's like, all right, we got the draw. Let's just go to extra time. Immediately, the mentality is off. Yeah. And that's why you get, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Oyarzabal, whatever, on Spain, finding a perfect fucking gap and a lazy cross finds him and he can just put it away. Like, it's so frustrating. So frustrating, dude.
Got all the talent on the bench. Meanwhile, Spain is literally busted. Yeah, big day for Spain yesterday.
Dude, big day for Spain. I mean, Spain ran the treble. They won a golf tournament. Alcaraz won Wimbledon, and Spain won the Euros. Like, that is literally the treble. All major sports during the summer, they won everything. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Spain won the treble, and I was on England.
Argentina won their one Copa as well, and
we are not ready for the World Cup.
No.
I don't know. Like, I think it's good. W Fat Girls. What did Fat Girls do? Did he resub? I can't see resub.
Yeah, I can't see resubs on Twitch.
Shout out if there was any resubs from the start to the finish of this show. Just gonna shout it out now. I don't know if we've had any, but hopefully we have.
22 months.
Wow, let's go. Let's fucking go, Fat Girls. Way to fucking get one the hard way.
Sergio Garcia won Live as well yesterday too. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that was the golf tournament. Yeah. Let's fucking go, Fat Girls. That's how you start the Monday. I fucking love it. And Mike and Dude with the resub. Let's fucking go, Mike and Dude. 15 months. Way to get one the hard way. I hope you guys put little messages, hopefully chirping me or something, but don't let the 15-monther get swept. I'm not letting it get swept. I don't let 15-monthers get swept, but I can't see them. So you guys got to let me know. I'm sorry. But here's my thing. We're not ready for the World Cup, but I think it's good that U.S. security is finally getting a taste of soccer fans. Like, they're a different breed, man.
Insane.
They're a different breed. You need like the military and the Coast Guard when you got 2 big countries playing soccer against each other. Like, you need it.
I watched all those videos and they're like climbing in like the air vents to get into the stadium. I mean, that's commitment. That's good.
And the security at the stadium, there's people that paid $2,000 to sit in the lower bowl. The security was taking them down to their seats. And there was people in their seats that didn't pay for tickets and they wouldn't move them. And the security looked at the people that paid their seats and was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Could you imagine you pay $2,000, you show up with your family and someone's in your seats that didn't even pay for a ticket and they won't move. And the security's like, sorry, there's nothing we can do.
That stadium was packed.
Like, dude, we're not ready for the World Cup.
No.
We're not ready because you're going to get not only the Copa America fans who go fucking crazy, but the European fans who go fucking
all
nuts.
together. Yeah, in your stadiums.
In America, we're about to get rat fucked.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, also shout out Fat Girls. We got a lot of Argentina and Spain bing bongs getting flashed.
Yeah.
I don't know why soccer has become that. I'm not complaining.
I mean,
There's a lot of bing bongs. A lot of bing bongs.
I'm not complaining. We'll take it.
Also, like, if you're a Copa America fans, like, there's no need to be animals when you get in the stadium.
No.
We didn't need to ruin the escalator. Like, that made no sense.
The escalator's just absolutely destroyed.
Like, who gets in there after a couple beers and is like, let's take down the fucking escalators?
I feel like it's just a part of the mob
You just want to break something.
yeah, mob mentality or like the stampede. You know, honestly, those escalators there were probably just too many people on them, and then
100%, dude. I
then
mean, the whole
someone
stadium was in moose. We had the
started
freaking
destroying
people in New York climbing out of holes in the ground, and then we had freaking the Hard Rock Stadium getting rat fucked. Popcorn was flying. Bing bongs and popcorn.
Hey, it's
That's
hard
crazy.
to destroy an escalator.
Yeah, dude, you think about the structure of an escalator? That's like rock solid
That's
metal
like-
and
that's
only
a
like a
tough thing
strip
to
of
do.
glass, dude. They
tough thing to
fucking
do.
turned it into dust. It was dust. But yeah, that was nuts. I mean, also kind of sad. The Messi Ronaldo era is over, dude.
Yeah. His ankle was
Fucked.
disgusting.
Fucked, dude.
Holy shit.
Miami FC actually might have thrown out.
I was
when
like,
they
is
saw
that AI? Because that thing is
Bad.
destroyed.
like bad?
Hmm.
Speaking of bad but turning it good, Greg Berhalter finally got fired.
Let's go.
Greg Berhalter finally got fired, and Jurgen Klopp said no. That's moose.
Yeah,
But
that sucks.
But it's a start. It's a start. And that's what we need. That's all we need was a fresh start because Wes McKinney's showing up fat as fuck, not in shape. Everyone's upset that he leaves, which is how you know he was a bad coach because they were settling for the horrible results. I also saw something. Are you ready for this, Nick?
I'm ready. Yesterday's BTL today.
Can you guess the U.S. men's soccer best win in the past 4 years if you took away wins against Mexico?
If you took away
Best win, not
wins-
draw, because we drew England. If you take away Mexico, the U.S. men's soccer highest rated win in the past 4 years, can you guess who it is?
World Cup round of. No, we didn't make it through the round of 16. Probably the World Cup in a group stage game. I don't know who was in the group stage though. Uruguay?
Nope.
Was it in that World Cup group stage?
Nope.
Really? I don't know then.
Iran.
Highest rated?
Yeah.
World Cup game?
No, win
It was just
in general.
was it a friendly?
Our biggest win, rated wise, when you take away Mexico in the past 4 years, was fucking Iran.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
And I'm not talking about in the battlefield.
That's pathetic.
I'm not talking about the battlefield. It's fucking Iran.
It
And he
got
had that
round,
job
you
for
know,
that long, Nick?
that's
Because we
pathetic.
beat Mexico a couple times? Are you fucking kidding me?
Now
Like,
that-
that's moot.
now
That
that-
was the World Cup game. You're right. That was a World Cup game. But still, our highest rated victory when you take away Mexico was fucking Iran.
now that Klopp said no, who do you think they should go after?
Anyone but a college coach. Someone European. I don't know why we hired fucking Greg Berhalter. I think his best job
Yeah,
was
I
the
don't know.
Swedish second division. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are
yeah,
we
I don't
doing?
even know what that was.
We just don't love ball, man. How many years are between the next Euro and Copa? So the Euro and Copa are on 4-year segments, but every 2 years, right? So
So
the Euro
off
ended
next
this year, 2 years, the World Cup, 2 years after that, the Euro. So they're on 4 years rotating, but you get a tournament every 2 years. That's how it works daily. But we're 700 days away from the World Cup in 2026. We got to revamp the roster,
Yeah.
revamp the way we play, and we need a new coach within that time. That's miss. Yeah, Crow, I'm going to be honest. The Olympics is weird because it's all under
Yeah,
21s,
it's-
except
yeah.
you're allowed 3 senior players. And I looked at the U.S. roster. We might get our cheeks clapped in the street because we look fucking moose. That roster, moose.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be doing anything in
Pochettino
the
would be cool.
Olympics. W year though, getting the Copas, Euros, and Olympics all in,
Seriously. Yeah.
and then NCAA.
Yeah, should we
There's really
talk
no
about-
There's really no downtime for
Should we talk about college football 25?
college football 25. How excited are you?
Drops today at 4. I'm amped, dude. I'm going to do a little dynasty on my own, just for myself, for Akron. I've always wanted to rebuild the
Hell yeah.
Zips. I
W.
feel like I'm going to hit the recruiting hard in the city of Akron. I'm going to find a LeBron James. I'm going to flip him from basketball to football.
Have you ever seen the city of Akron?
I have. Only through the internet, but it's
But you
mixed.
haven't been in person yet.
I'm going to build the city of
It's
Akron
awful.
into New York City. I'm going to bring such a successful program down to Akron University that they're going to have to invest in the city.
Yeah.
They're going to have to invest in the city because I'm hitting Akron hard. I'm hitting the streets hard. I'm throwing NIL money around, and I'm going to get the next LeBron James flip from St. Mary's to Akron.
That's gonna be unbelievable.
He's going to be a tight end. He's going to be a fucking monster. And we're going to go to the college football playoff maybe year 3. Year 1, we'll overzealous. Year 2, maybe year 3 is our year.
Don't let the Zips get hot.
Because don't let them get hot. Because we're going to get hot, dude. I'm hitting the recruiting hard. I'm paying players like crazy.
What's your recruiting pitch? Let's go. See the recruiting pitch. I'm a kid. I'm a 5-star, and I'm getting recruited by all the big schools. But you tell me Akron. Besides NIL,
I'm gonna
get creative with the NIL.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit in your living room. I'm gonna tell you a little story about the Chicago Bulls and a player named Michael Jordan.
All right.
I want you to think about what one player can do for a program that needs someone that's ready to put their head down and work, that has greatness baked into their DNA. Chicago Bulls, before Michael Jordan got there, where do you make it the playoffs? Think they were sub 15 wins?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to remind you of a little college football program that we think has a potential. And that's the Akron Zips. And we want you to come in and be our Michael Jordan. We want you to change the culture. We want you to be the person that turns around the Akron Zip franchise. And you will be a hero in the city. And I don't think Alabama, Miami, Georgia can offer you that. You're just one amongst many. You go to the New York Knicks in that era, you're one against many.
What do my facilities look like?
You come to, listen, man, the facilities look as good as you work. You want the facilities improved, you come in and work. And I'll tell you what, dude, if you want the glitz, the glam, you want a nap pod, you don't come to Akron, all right? But you want to get your hands dirty. You want to work with a franchise and a program that's willing to put every resource we have behind you. You come get your hands dirty down here. We might not have the nap pods, but I'll tell you what we do got. We got squat racks. Like every other country and every other program in the country. All right? We want you to come to Akron and be our Michael Jordan, turn our franchise around.
I tell them that the Football Hall of Fame is literally down the road in Canton, Ohio. It's meant to be. That's a great pitch.
You're telling me You're telling me you don't like that pitch. I feel like I just murdered that pitch.
That's a good pitch.
I feel like I just murdered that pitch.
I'm thinking about it.
I feel like if you're getting recruited by LSU, Miami, and Alabama, Akron comes in with that pitch, I might get flipped.
Do I have to go to class?
No, dude.
All right.
You don't have to go to class. Listen, we got a great tutoring system. And the tutoring system is you don't have to do any of your homework.
What kind of car do I get?
I mean, that's up to you, man. You spend your NIL money however you want.
What's my NIL deal? Who am I getting NIL from?
Well, I don't know. I got to look at our budget. I haven't seen the budget. I assume it's going to be a moo shit budget.
Yeah,
but again, I feel like the Michael Jordan pitch is good.
I like the Michael.
That's what I'm going for.
I like the Michael Jordan angle. Yeah. You're talking 18-year-olds, and they're kind of simple-minded.
So maybe I'll go.
We'll get you an Escalade and a couple hoes, and
let's go.
And a pizza deal.
Let's go. Who's a good player then? I'll just do LeBron James and the Cavs.
Yeah,
because we're in Akron.
Yeah, there you go.
Tell you a little story about.
That's how you have to make them.
I'm going to tell you a little story about a boy that lived down the road from University of Akron. You might know him by LeBron James. We call him God around these parts. And when he got drafted to the Cleveland Cavaliers, why don't you tell me what the Cleveland Cavaliers were doing before he got there? Did he give up? Or did he put his head down and bring a championship to a city that needed it? You could be our LeBron James.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah, dude. That's the pitch, dude. If I'm in Akron,
that's the pitch.
That's the pitch.
As a guy, do you want to be? You can be the LeBron James of football.
What if I go into NBA 2K, flip Bronny, make him a football player?
Ooh, now there you go.
Bring him to Akron.
Now you're talking.
Bring him to Akron. Bring him to the Zips.
Getting a Buick Encore.
I'm also I've decided that if I do figure out, because I'm horrible at football video games, but if I am pretty okay at it, just for myself to be more immersed, I might go ahead and order an Akron.
Oh, that'd be cool.
An Akron, what is it? With the open top visor. Yeah,
visor.
I'm a visor coach.
Yeah.
And I shaved into a mustache because I feel like if I'm coaching college kids, I need a mustache and a visor.
You need a Zips polo.
Yeah, I need a zip. The Zips quarter zip. That's all the way up, dude.
Yeah.
And some slacks from Walmart.
Yeah.
It's not a rat shit pitch.
Khaki pants. Just with the.
Are you looking forward to bringing
the Tigers all the way back?
Yeah, are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you got Luther Burden, who's one of the best players in the game.
Yep.
He might go first overall next year in the NFL draft.
Well, okay. It's up for debate. Might be a quarterback.
It's going to be great using the program that we currently have because we have an amazing team. Electric offense. Electric offense.
Doesn't get more electric.
I mean, Brady Cook is going to look like Tom Brady in our offense with the amount of air raid throwing we're going to be doing. It's going to be unbelievable. We're going to break all the records for yards, touchdowns.
I like it.
And take them to a national.
You're breaking records.
Breaking records.
See, I'm just trying to improve. Every year, let's get a little better.
Now, I do need to find a team though, like that's not as good. Because I'm Mizzou's top 10 team right now in the
yeah,
country.
But sometimes you just got to see one go through the hoop.
Yeah, that's why I say like it's funny because it's not like a full, it's not like a full rebuild. Where it's like we're about to peak.
Mike and dude, if I could actually get a community of Bookit guys that want to just commit to doing a dynasty online of just MAC teams, not for content, but just for the love of the grit and grind of the MAC, I'd be so down. Like if I gotta have Mike and dude come into Akron with the Toledo boys and I gotta smack them around a little bit, that would be so funny.
We're doing that for one of my friend groups. We're taking a I don't know, it's definitely not the MAC, but we're taking like a division and we each get a team, or we're taking a conference and each get a team and just do the conference.
Yeah, that's sick. Like yeah, Richie Parlay, little by little, took Harbaugh 9 years in Ann Arbor. Think it's gonna take us any shorter in Akron? No,
there's definitely a team. I need to find a team that's like a 72 overall, 1-star team.
The other team I was thinking about, Liberty. Love Liberty.
Could be cool.
They're just air raid. I also got to decide like what kind of coach do I want to be? Hard nose, run the ball down your throat, Bama, or do I want to be just air raid offense? We don't run the ball, we don't punt, we just fucking throw that bitch.
I'm building my team on defense.
Wow, we're hard nose, Iowa style.
We're sacking people.
Smash mouth football.
Safety. They're gonna
maybe that's all I'll do. I'll just bring smash mouth football to the fucking MAC and make it 10 times better. I'm just gonna bring Iowa to Akron. I'm gonna get a 3-star quarterback, a couple 2-star wide receivers, but just 5-star safeties, 5-star linebackers.
Yeah, I want to rebuild a DBU and just all 5-star corners and safeties.
Just shut down.
It's the college version of Legion of Boom.
Shut down, dude. You might be able to get us on your defense, but I'll tell you what, that offense is going to be tough. You got to play us.
Yeah, the offensive part of the ball, if we're recruiting the defensive side that hard, the offensive part of the ball, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe triple option and then only
triple option is foul with a good defense.
Triple option and then just
I'm going to be like the coach from Last Chance U on the last season. What was his name?
Yeah, I know Jason.
Jason something. Yeah, I'm going to be like him. I want to punch that motherfucker in the mouth. It's just the Akron Zips boys getting ready to play Bama. We're 0-5 but take the ball off the coin flip.
So it's a white kid.
I should have socked that bitch in the mouth.
Being scared shitless.
Literally, dude. No, they'd be ready to go, dude. I'm playing like straight up Future in the locker room. We're getting ready. A young boy in the locker room. We're getting ready to freaking go.
What are you coming out of the tunnel to?
Young boy.
Like what's getting up?
Definitely NBA young boy, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna make Akron NBA young boy. We're going crazy. Or I guess you could do the Ohio roots, Machine Gun Kelly, but I feel like young boys.
Or like on first down, like that first play when your offense is walking on the field, or when your defense is walking onto the field.
Yeah,
kind of like how they
bring them out by young boy. Bring them out for the murder on my rush all day. And then we come out with my 3-star quarterback handshaking against Bama at home. Easy.
That's what you got to think.
Dude, he's actually the cutest dog I've ever seen in my entire life.
Manny has now returned to the set.
Manny is returning to set. He was already out.
Here comes Trent with Manuel.
Manny! Come here, sweet boy. Oh, where's my sweet boy? Hello, my sweet boy.
Making his TMA debut.
Oh, come here, Manny. We're going to do the rest of the show with Manny in my arms.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're playing Smash Mouth football at Akron. Actually, no, we're going to be air raid. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to be air raid offense Akron.
Yeah,
that feels good.
Akron Air Raid just seems.
Yeah, I mean that just feels right. Feels good.
Like when they're talking about the Akron Air Raid, like on ESPN, that sounds like it.
Literally the Akron Air Raid. Pat McAfee will be talking about what Akron's doing in the air game is what's going to be happening. What else do we say we want to talk about? There's one other thing. Oh, the home run derby.
Home run derby.
Taking Bobby Witt.
Yeah,
taking Bobby Witt.
Taking
Bobby Witt. Wow. Trent just turned around. He's got a Bobby Witt
sitting
jersey
here wearing the Bobby Witt jersey.
I was also warned when I got to the house that his brother-in-law is pitching, but apparently he was a major league pitcher.
Bobby Witt's brother-in-law was a major league pitcher?
I think so.
Can you get a stat check on that one?
I got a little nugget.
Teoscar
Hernandez's pitcher tosses Turks. Dino Ebel is his name, longtime Angels coach. So I wouldn't be shocked if Teoscar makes some noise.
He's using an Angels coach?
No, he's on the Dodgers now.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like.
Wouldn't it be funny if like Bobby Witt just asked Craig Krimble to do it, but was like, just pitch for real.
just do your normal thing,
Craig. I want you to just pitch like I'm up 2 runs.
We got one of those. Yeah, Giovanni Gallegos for the Cardinals. He would be a great.
Would he be a good one too?
Hey, great home run
turkeys. I'm taking Bobby Witt. I'm going to put a good amount of units on it. I'm also going to bet the Summer League tonight, but I haven't looked at anything, so I'm not going to go too crazy on that.
Take Brownie's points.
Why don't we just take his less then? He's been so unimpressive. He
He
thinks he's in a
sucks.
slump
He
too.
sucks. Chad, who you taking the home run
Oh,
derby?
what's your
Drop your
boy?
picks. We're going tonight.
Yeah, what's Chad saying about summer league? Give me some chat summer league nuggets. Oh,
Yeah.
what'd you have?
Yeah, Chad. What do you got about summer league? Thanks, Dilly. Nick, I love the
manage, my
pool
boy?
shirt. Haven't seen a pool
You want
shirt.
to go back to
It's-
dad?
Do you want to talk about home run
Wanna
champs
go
right
back to
here?
dad?
Dude never won the derby, but we went a couple years
There's a dog
ago.
on the counter.
That's a dog
There's
on
a
the
dog
counter.
on the counter. There's a
J-Man,
dog on the counter.
Garcia. Yeah, Garcia could be fun. I kind of hope Garcia wins. The hometown guy.
That would be cool.
Former
hometown.
Cardinal. I'm probably gonna root for Adalis to do it. I always liked seeing the hometown guy win.
Yeah, I mean that would be
if
cool.
that's if that
Can you fix the chat real quick?
if that happens. Yeah, sure.
Krabs, I went to the PLL All-Star Weekend.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
Dude, it was actually really fun. I got to meet Pac-Man Jones. He got so mad at me, dude.
Pac-Man Jones
Yeah,
did.
I'll tell the story. So, PLL All-Star Weekend, the night before they do a big dinner with all the players and everyone. Got to meet all the players, super, super fun. And then everyone kind of goes out to a bar after you get a couple drinks, and then, they get ready for the game so they don't go too crazy. But, a guy like myself, once the booze starts flowing, I'm
Course.
not going to, not going to overdo it, but I'm going to have my fill. So I started having my fill. This kid comes up to me at the bar and happened to recognize me from being a Moose Shit Better. And he was like, dude, what's going on? Like, I heard the PLL All-Star is here this weekend. And he was just talking to me for a little bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the best next thing that I knew I could do. And I was like, you guys big football fans? Like, yeah. And I was like, you guys know who Pac-Man Jones is? They were like, yeah. And I was like, dude, he's right there. You guys should go say hi. He's the nicest guy ever. I met him like 2 times tonight. Super nice guy. He was talking to Atlas player Gavin Adler, who I'm pretty much boys with. We follow each other on Instagram. We hung out last year at the All-Star game. And they were like, no way, you think we can go say hi? And I was like, yeah, dude, he's super nice. They walk over there. And I see the kid shocked, pointing at me, just being clearly something was up.
Yeah.
And so I started looking over and I was like, is everything okay or whatever? Pac-Man Jones peeks his head around and he's like, who the fuck is this? And points to Gavin Adler. And I was like, what? And we were across the bar a little bit. And he was like, who the fuck is this right here? And I was like, Gavin Adler. And then he was went back to talking to the kid. And then the kid comes back over to me. He's like, dude, Pac-Man was pissed that we just went over there. What the hell? And I was like, dude, what? And he was like, yeah, apparently at PLL weekend, he just wasn't being super cool about it and wanted to know how we saw him and why we came over. And we said it was you. And then he was kind of tight.
Damn.
I was like, what the fuck? And then they just walked away. I guess they didn't get a photo with him. But then I went over there and I was like, yo, Pac-Man, my bad, dude. They said they're big football fans. I thought they wanted to flick up with Pac-Man Jones. And he was just I forget what he said, but he said some shit with an attitude. And I was like, I'm not finna get my ass beat by Pac-Man Jones. So I was like, no, my bad, dude. That's totally my bad. And he was like, I'm just playing get out your feelings, bro. And I was just like, what? What the fuck is happening right now? What the fuck is happening right now? And then the kids came back over and he was being dismissive and then was like, all right, let's flick up. And then took photos with the kids and was just giving me shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Pac-Man Jones. He is kind of a loose cannon.
Yeah. I was like, what the bot was that? But I was like, was I close to getting my fucking ass beat by Pac-Man Jones? Possibly.
Pac-Man Jones is
I want no beef with them.
That's I'm not surprised. That's exactly how I'd imagine Pac-Man Jones.
Dude, I want no beef with him. Intentions were unclear. That was it, Dilly. Intentions of Pac-Man were unclear.
Yeah.
And I'm a very frail, small boy.
LCTE.
That could literally snap all my bones. And I'm sure he was drinking a little bit. Maybe he thought he was trolling, but dude, I was in moose.
Not everyone's humor's the same, so could have just.
But he seemed genuinely pissed. And when he was young, because I think he wanted to know if I care. I think it was coming from a point of why didn't you tell him to go say hi to the PLL players? We're here for the PLL. But that's not how it came off because he talking to the one guy that actually knows the players. I don't even think Pac-Man knows half the players.
Yeah.
And he was like, who the fuck is this? And I was like, Gavin Adler plays for the Atlas. And then I went over to Gavin and he was like, what the fuck was that? Why was he so mad? I was like, dude, I have no idea. It's so weird.
Yeah, that's an awkward.
But then the next day, he was like, let's do some content tomorrow. And I was like, okay. But he was already kind of mean to me. So I was like, I'm not going to do fucking content with you. I don't want to do it. I don't need it. You don't need it. And then he was like, what time are you getting there? And I was like, probably noon. He was like, nah, man. You got to get there at 10. If you're real in the content game, you get there early.
Pac-Man said that?
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to be there at 10. And then I was like, all right, go fuck yourself. Fuck that. I'm not doing this shit. But I was like, yeah, we'll be there at 10. We showed up at noon. He didn't show up till 5 minutes before the game.
Oh, yeah.
Told me he was going to be there at 10. You imagine I showed up at 10, ready to do content with Pac-Man Jones? Great guy, though. But then at the game, he was like, Mikey, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing here now?
You're so confused.
So,
all right, Pac-Man.
So Spin Zone.
We like Pac-Man again.
Spin Zone, I'm a big Pac-Man Jones guy. Big Pac-Man Jones
Big
guy.
Pac-Man Jones.
Also, Matt Hasselbeck, one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my entire life.
That photo was so funny with you and Krabs and the two of
Dude,
them.
I fucking cooked.
That
Krabs.
was sick.
How'd you do
in the? I wasn't able to watch. How'd you do in the judging competition?
I think Krabs and I sold because we just didn't know ball. Miles Jones's trick was really cool because normally guys go from behind through the legs and then shoot, but he went over the top and then shot.
A little more technical.
And I think he just made it look a little bit too easy. And I think Ryder Garnsley's looked hard in person. So I gave Ryder a 10 and then I gave Miles like a 9 because I think Miles just made it look too easy. But when I look back on it, we might have robbed Miles, but I'm happy Ryder got it. So I just didn't know ball. And then everyone did. And then, I give the guy from the Chaos, took him 3 tries. He almost ran out of time. They fucking Make-A-Wish gave him the goal, even though he did it after the buzzer. And I gave him a 7. Krabs sitting right next to me gave him a 6. And I don't know what it is, but we had this conversation this weekend. I think I'm just easy to hate. I'm easy to chirp. I gave a 7. Krabs gave a 6. Blaze Reardon's walking off being, yo, overs. You fucking kidding me? Like, I'm getting chirped and Krabs had 1 number lower than me.
Damn.
And I was like, dude, what the fuck is that? And then I get up. I got Miles Jones coming up to me. He was like, did I make it look too easy? And I was like, dude, no one ever said I do a good job. I just show up. That's what I kept telling everybody. Everyone's like so tight at me, chirping me all weekend. I was like, dude, I might just be easy to chirp. I walked in with my OVO shirt. Jared Newman was like, what, you getting ready for a baby shower reveal? And I was like, okay, that's a tough one. Nice. And he was like, dressed like a piece of candy. I was like, cotton candy. I was like, okay, that's a tough one too. Nice. I was just eating all weekend, dude. Like, I don't know what it is about me.
Dressed like a piece of cotton candy.
I can just take it. I'm good at like giving it back, a little chirping. But dude, I was getting just obliterated.
Those jerseys were sick.
Jerseys were sick. Can you fix the shower?
Yeah.
Jerseys were fucking sick, dude. Maybe I was thinking maybe I'll do a giveaway for the 69 overs jersey I got this year because it's the West and I'm an East guy. Or maybe I save it for the memes. I haven't decided yet because I love this one. This is the coolest one ever.
Yeah, I like that one.
I love this one. But yeah, I was getting chirped all weekend, dude. It was crazy. Fucking nuts, dude. But I cooked Krabs with Matt Hasselbeck, threw me a fucking dot. So sick. Great weekend. They just know how to do it, dude.
Yeah,
it's
a good time. PL All-Star Weekend's always fun. I went with you guys last year and had a great time.
Fun, dude.
Louisville, always good hospitality.
So fun.
Love hanging out with the boys.
Thought it was so funny. And ESPN Plus obviously did mine and Krabs' intros, and they were like, sports betting phenom.
Mikey, I know.
I was like, all right, relax.
Yeah, I was like,
relax with that.
He's probably got a bet on this.
For the drinks and Dick Rats, Caitlin Clark. All right? So everybody just relax. But, I mean, it was great. Great time. I can't wait for the season to start up again. We were talking to some of the guys. They're getting ready for the second half of the season. The Atlas are feeling locked in. Great locker room right now.
Atlas might be the Atlas's year.
We're like best friends with Ryder Garns now. I fucking love that guy.
Who's he play for?
He plays for the Redwoods. He's literally the coolest guy I've ever met in my entire life.
You guys saw him when you were up in
you know what bet he's taking.
Yeah.
Mikey Over.
You know what bet he's
69 jersey on looked like such a fucking bot. The jersey's funny in idea, but when you got to wear it in front of the professionals, I just feel like
they're just fucking roasting you.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, be honest with me, guys. 69 like a good bit, or is it overplayed? And they were like, it's a good bit, but
yeah.
Everyone overplayed.
Everyone else has their normal name. Well, I guess what did Pac-Man have on? Pac-Man on the back of his?
Yeah. 24, I think.
Hasselbeck had Hasselbeck.
Yeah. And then they gave Krabs his actual real name, which I thought was so
funny. Yeah, I saw that.
Last
instead of Krabs,
actual last name.
Yeah, Krabs Govey on the back of the PLL jersey. Wow.
But it was sick though, dude. It's a great weekend. If you guys haven't bet the PLL the second half, it is my bit. It is my bit.
It is your
69 overs, pay for the drinks, total bot, hateable on the internet, whatever, man. I'll eat it, whatever. W. Chote Glaze on the Manny reveal, by the way, from Trent. But dude, great weekend. If you haven't bet the PLL yet, second half of the season coming up, it's going to be way more competitive, way better. Going to be a lot of overs, a lot of goal scoring. It was awesome, dude. Just great weekend in general. The PLL is great. Couldn't be a bigger supporter of that league and everything that they're doing. I don't hit once a month, Anthony. Okay. I hit like twice a month, maybe 3 times a month. Okay. All right. I've never claimed to be a good bettor. I just show up every day.
Anthony's roasting you.
Okay, Anthony. Fucking bastard. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Should we do a little prize pick entry of Summer League? Just to feel something. Just a little something. Oh, actually, no. before we do that, let's do this. Donald Trump almost got shot.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was nuts, dude.
And we do have time to.
I took a
details not going
nap.
till
I just
noon.
want you to know, I took a nap after the All-Star game because I was tired. It was 90 degrees.
Yeah, when did that happen? Was that
Tired,
Saturday?
dude.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. I woke up to a text from my girlfriend that said somebody shot at Trump. And I thought it was a bit. Like I
Yeah.
thought she was fucking around. And then I opened my social media, which by the way, Twitter is just all time. Like they just know how to get it
Yeah.
every single event. Like it's so funny as shit. But dude, that was fucking scary.
That was wild.
Either way, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. That was fucking scary.
Dude, that was like, I mean, came close.
Close.
I'm
If he didn't turn
That's
his
what I'm
head.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Imagine what would have happened.
Dude, I think it would have been civil war. And I don't want to talk politics on this, but I
No,
seriously
for
think,
sure not.
dude,
Just like,
I
holy
think that
shit.
would have been the perfect thing to turn the lever to a legitimate civil war with the right. Like, I'm not even kidding. They're already chomping at the bit, and you kill the
Yeah.
one guy that's become like a pillar
Yeah,
for the
things
crazy
are
right.
already like hostile. So and then
yeah,
it's-
that's what I'm saying. I'm actually not on left. I'm down the middle. Down the middle. Don't identify as either. Down the middle. And but genuinely, like, I think it would have been a civil war. Like,
Yeah, I
I
would've been-
and I
yeah,
don't know. I'm
glad
gonna be
nothing
honest.
did happen.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the North has it, like we did back then. I feel like the South, they'd be fucking ready.
Can make a case for both.
You could definitely make a case, but
I mean,
when you start separating the
there's a
states,
lot-
I think
there's a
he
lot-
gets
there's-
Florida.
there's a lot of
I think he
pros-
gets Texas. You got
a lot of pros and
Oklahoma,
cons.
Alabama. You get that
Yeah.
whole little boot right there. That alone. But I don't know. Either way, don't want to joke about that. But
Yeah, glad nothing actually.
yeah, that was crazy. But the craziest part is
Terrible.
apparently, I mean, I saw it on Reddit, so I don't know how real it is. The sniper on the roof that all the video is taken of, and when he like gets off his gun and is really confused, apparently he saw the guy the whole time and it was like, yo, there's a guy with a gun.
Yeah.
Can I take him out? And they were like, rules of engagement, you can't shoot him unless he shoots.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like, what the fuck? And then he hears the
Yeah.
shot and then he locks in and he's like, bang.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories
But I don't know if
going
that's true.
around and all that jazz. But the other flip side is like you take the shot and imagine you were wrong or
100%.
some like it could have been bad either way.
Secret Service folded. I mean, let's be honest. What was that lady doing there?
Yeah, they were.
She couldn't even get the gun in the holster. Did you see that? They're trying to get him in the car and she's like,
Yeah,
and then just takes the gun back out and is like, okay, well, that's not going in there. Like, what was she
I think
doing?
there's definitely
The whole day. You watch her like a POV, she was botting the whole time.
a lot of those situations are tough because they train for it, but then you never actually think anything's going to happen in those situations. And they definitely dropped the ball.
Could be
little bit.
adrenaline, but dude, that's your job.
Yeah,
That's your job.
Yeah, we got to be better.
That's your job to be able to, while adrenaline is hitting, put your gun in the holster and make sure everything is good.
A crazy story though. They were when I visited the White House when I was like 12 or 13. We had my dad was friends with like a senator or something, so we got to like stay like after like the White House was closed, and the snipers came down. The guys that sit up on the roof of the White House, like they came down. Those dudes are massive.
Yeah, they're sick, dude.
They're like as tall as the ceiling, and their gun is
They're
like as
sick.
big as you. I
They're
was like,
sick, dude.
holy,
Like sick.
He was like showing me his rifle. I was like, I'd never seen this thing. I mean, it was long. I was like, that's badass.
I mean, yeah, I'm also condolences to the person that did pass away. But
Yep,
again,
someone
Trump never
did,
misses
yeah.
a PR opportunity. The photo is sick either way.
Photo
Like,
is
if you're on either side, like you can't look at that photo and be
Photo
like,
is badass.
fuck, that's a sick photo. But yeah, apparently I also feel bad for the kid. He was bullied very heavily and
Yeah, not a good situation.
not a good situation.
all around.
Not a good situation.
But
My whole thing with
could've been a lot
bullying, by
worse.
the way, is like, just leave him alone. If you don't like the kid and you're not a fan of him, fucking leave him alone. Like, there's no point to make yourself feel better by like burying someone. So everyone take a note. If you're still in school or you know someone that's in school,
It'd be nice.
if there's someone that you don't like or that you don't get along with or that you think might be quote unquote weird in your eyes, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone.
or say hi to him.
Or
Give
just
him
be
a
like,
smile.
what's up?
Sit
Good
his lunch-
weekend?
sit his
And
lunch
then leave them
table.
alone.
Yeah,
Leave them alone.
Yeah.
But
be nice.
yeah, I mean, he took a shot at the president, probably got what he deserved in quotes, whatever. I don't want to talk politics. Either way. All right. Let's go quick entry, quick lineup. We
Brownie
got, just let people be, man. Just let them be. And let's do a little summer league action. Also, I think maybe COD champs on Thursday, potentials.
Yeah, we got
of me
Derby.
going.
Well, do you want to throw Derby Square in there at all? Because
Derby? Oh, yes,
if
Nick.
you, if you are on,
Yes.
if you are on
Yes.
Prize
Yes.
Picks,
Yes.
Derby Square, they do have a free square up for
Yes.
Pete Alonso, more than half home run.
Nick, I like
Usually
where you're
max
at.
$25 entry on those, but
Nick, I like where you're
I'm a
at.
$25 entry guy anyway, so I'm gonna
And
get
I'm
a
gonna-
small taste of that one.
I'm going to tell you where I'm at, Nick. I'm
lot of people
looking
are
at
saying,
some summer league. What are
Or
they
on the
saying?
home runs, seeing a lot of less stands. on the total home runs hit.
Okay.
I don't know what you think about that. I don't think you can go to the home run derby and bet less than, but Roof is definitely going to be closed. Don't quote me on that, but primer, if anybody from Texas knows, Roof should definitely be closed tonight, right?
I kind of want to do Reed Shepherd 29.5 PRA, dude. Tell me how you feel about that. Which, by the way, Reed Shepherd, fuck you. I had Kentucky minus 14.5 in the NCAA tournament for a whale. You had no points and you come out in an NBA Summer League game. You got fucking 22 on Bronny James. Give me a fucking joke.
Oh man, we really have nothing. We have NBA Summer League.
It's just NBA Summer League.
That's all it is.
And then the home run derby.
When's the soccer, bro?
Should I do 450-foot home runs for
I was looking at that one. I like that one. I like the 450-foot home run. What is it?
I'm going to do 22.5 Bobby Witt more than home runs because I'm on him. Let's just do it.
Yeah, that seems solid.
So what's yours? What do you got? I'm also going to do Reed PRA, so we'll do a 4-piece.
The 450. You know what I'm going to do? I just want to take it for the vibes. And it's Adolis Garcia more than 450.
I love that, dude.
Run.
He's going to get a hold of one, dude.
Like, I feel like he's going to, I mean, he got the hometown crowd behind him.
He's got to get a hold of one, man.
Like Gunner's at 1.5, Marcel 2.5, Alonzo and Bobby Witt's 3.5, 450 plus home runs.
Crazy.
That is wild. But I like Adolis Garcia 450 plus foot.
I like it.
Home run.
I like it. Maybe we'll do that 3-piece. Reed Shepherd PRA, Bobby Witt home runs, and Adolis 450.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to put a 50 spot on it. I agree. Keep it light. Not big sports on. All right. I mean, that takes us. We got BTL coming up next, guys.
And then game
not
drops.
Same stream, not same stream.
No,
stream?
not the same stream. They'll be same place. They'll be back on it at noon. They're not coming on right after this because again, short stream for BTL today. No surge stream today because there's nothing on. We will be doing IRL stream at the Home Run Derby on Twitch and YouTube. So check that out tonight.
Check it out.
And if you are fortunate enough to have purchased Deluxe College Football 25, that drops at 3 p.m.
And by the way, you need the Deluxe or MVP to play early access today. The normal one gives you the 19th. So you need Deluxe or MVP to play today. Maybe I'll do an Instagram Live. Building Akron, guys. Who says it? Huh? Who says no to that? Because I'm not going to any MLB shit. I don't care about baseball. That experience would be wasted on me. Save a little Bookit company money. I'm not going.
BTL will be at noon.
BTL is at noon.
There is BTL. BTL is at noon.
BTL at noon. Love you guys so much. We end every episode with a little inspiration, a little motivation. And I posted something on my story. I don't know if anyone follows me on Instagram on here or whatever it is, but it was basically just a collection of people being like, it's off now because 24 hours has passed, but it's essentially just a collection of people that have made it, basically saying find joy in the struggle, because once you make it, the things you're going to look so fondly back on is the struggle and the things that made it harder to get where you got. And I think, I haven't accomplished nearly what I'd like to accomplish or am anywhere close to even saying I've accomplished anything. But I think just take some joy in the struggle. Take some joy in the days when you wake up and you don't want to go to work, but you make yourself go. Take some joy in the days where you get into it with a coworker and you guys try to find a solution and you guys find one. Take some joy in the days where you don't feel like going anymore, but you went one more day. Because when you finally make it over that mountaintop, the thing you're going to look back on the most is all that hard work you did and how much fun it was when you were in that. So on a Monday, find some Jay Wells in chat. Couldn't have said it better. Find beauty in the process, because the process is the fun part, dude. The fun part of the NBA season is when you win the championship. It's the path to get there. It's all the trials and tribulations you had to go through with your brothers to get to that championship. So find the beauty in the process, because the process is what makes life worth living. I love you guys so much. Take one step forward for me. We got no streams tomorrow because we're doing a college football all-day tournament. So wake up. I'm taking the Ole Miss Rebels. 1%. You guys heard it here first. You thought I'd go Oregon. You thought I'd go Bama. You thought I'd go Georgia. You guys fucking rat fucked me raw in the comments. I'm taking Ole Miss in the tournament, and in the dynasty, I might be taking Kentucky. So we got Ole Miss in the tournament tomorrow. Make sure you guys, if Tatum is watching, go fuck yourself. Shouldn't be on the cover. You're a fucking bot, not a superstar. Take one step forward for me, guys, today. I know how hard life can be, but take one step forward every day. We might be sprinting by the end of the year. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night from the morning after. We'll see you possibly Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I don't know what the deal will be. If there's some news, we'll definitely have some clips. But I love you guys so much. Go have one. Enjoy the process.